Yes, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. Welcome yet again to Afrique 24. This is your political talk. And today I'm joined by none other than Hilary Gondi, who will definitely be very, very helpful in this particular discussion. Um, Viewers, you've seen what had happened in our political space. The things that we've been discussing here, most of it has been implemented by the government. When we urged the government to act on the health issue very, very fast, and we appealed to the president, he acted. When we talked to Babu Owino to show his might, he has also acted. And it's good that they listen to Afrique 24 because this is the only channel that gives you the right opinion and the right view and the right direction that the country is going to take politically. You have seen how the youths received Babu Owino, and it's going to bring a lot of mixed reactions in the political circle. And today I am joined by Hilary. Hilary, karibu sana. Introduce yourself.
Thank you so much, Mzalendo, and we want to thank our viewers this evening. This is Hilary Gondi coming live from Canada, and we want to join our viewers on this amazing topic today that we have seen Babu Owino was attending some burials in South Suba constituency, and then he took his route to from Homa Bay to Kisumu, and we've seen how people was receiving him on the way. I think that's the major thing that you're going to talk on this morning. Therefore, wherever you are, we want to welcome you in this show. If you have any question, if you have anything to add, then this is the place to be this evening. Thank you, my host.
All right, thank you, Hilary. We just dive into the story of the day, the story that is making headlines in each and every social platform. Babu Owino said that he has embarked on a tour of Nyanza. Let's have a sneak preview of what really happened. Our reporters on the ground were able to capture the moment with Babu Owino.
Maduong kabisa mondo baba yude kom ni yao ikbeda ni wan wamanyo to kwayudi donge kamano koro jaduong ni bende at least koyudo gimoro make lwete to dhi bedo no maber donge kamano to baba kosedhi to wenu babu donge.
I think we need to play it again for clarity. Hilary,
you can
maybe
play it again.
I need to play it again. I need to play it again and again for you, for people, for our viewers to understand the language. Kamano kabisa opunga neno kumtiege liel ka opunga go kamano maduong kabisa mondo baba yude kom ni yao ikbeda ni wan wamanyo to kwayudi donge kamano koro jaduong ni bende at least koyudo gimoro make lwete to dhi bedo no maber donge kamano to baba kosedhi to wenu babu donge. Wow. Hilary, maybe you can translate to us what Babu Owino was saying in that particular occasion.
Yeah, I think that he attended the burial that is yesterday back home in Kenya, in South Suba. The way I've said it before in our introduction, that his Madam Chair died some few weeks ago, and when she attended the burial, now he take his journey to Kisumu, and it was amazing that it's like people are waiting for him. What is trying to say that yes, Baba is going to AU, and is praying that Baba should get all these things. But who is remaining on the ground? When Baba going up, he's remaining on the ground to take the ground. I think that was a good introduction, as much as maybe it was not yet planned, but that was a good thing. So that's basically what Babu is saying, that as much as Baba is going there, people on the ground is there, and he will be taking care of the people. So Baba is going, Babu is remaining. I think that's what he meant when when he's saying. So our viewers who are not understanding the language, that was basically what Babu was saying.
Yeah, Babu is saying that, well, Baba, he will be gone. He will be the one now in charge of Raila Odinga's base, meaning that he will inherit everything. I think it was long overdue. The tussle, Hillary, the young people seem to be very much united behind Babu Owino. And I feel that being that this was an impromptu tour, he was testing the waters. I don't think he really planned these meetings. But when he arrived in Suba, the kind of reception that he got throughout in Homa Bay and everything else, he said, Allah, okay, so this thing, I can actually take it. Power is to be taken. With the Babu, I know he will definitely rise to the occasion. I can give you a small story about Babu Owino, the way he captured is the embassy, is the MP for Embakasi.
Embakasi East.
Is the MP for Embakasi East, and he realized that there was a loophole in the ODM candidates in Embakasi East. So Babu, just before the election, he started very, very early to ensure that all the students from all the campuses were registered as voters in Embakasi East. And he managed to secure the nomination in ODM in that particular constituency. So he's a good strategist, and Baba will soon realize that these are the kind of people that he needs to put up there to give him exactly what he wanted. Had he put people like Babu Owino as his advisors, then things might have been very, very, very different. And the young people throughout the world, Africa, right now, are rising to the occasion. They are rising to the occasion. They are rising and believing in themselves that they can be also leaders. You know, I don't think Babu is going for the gubernatorial race in Nairobi anymore, because that one I think is going to win. Is going to beat Wanyonyi to the ticket, hands down. Believe you me, that one, if ODM tries to put Wanyonyi on the ballot against Babu, then Babu will win asubuhi na mapema. Or what do you think, Hillary? You're on mute, Hillary.
Sorry, my host. I think what you're saying is very true. Babu, I think Babu, hey, good day. I see you there, man. Thank you so much for joining the conversation. We are trying to see what Babu is doing and also his leadership. I want to say that what you're saying is very true. Babu is a very strategic guy, and he's a good planner, and he knows how to clinch this thing. And sometimes back, I think we hosted him in our spaces, and he said that uongozi inachukuliwa. So the power is being taken, and I think is ready for the occasion. And we are seeing what has happened. His journey, as much as maybe it was not planned, it was from two. It shows us this guy, he has a good plan. And actually, if you see young people is rallying behind him, and is connecting well with young people, and is somebody that to me I'm seeing is above governor. he need to go for a national post, not to waste time in the gubernatorial seat. And actually, what you have said, it is very true. If we can go to nomination with Wanyonyi, Wanyonyi will be defeated like yesterday in Nairobi, because this guy, what he did is he knows how to resonate with young people. He knows how to capture them well. And when you see all over, I remember 2 weeks ago he was in Meru giving CDF, not a Membu, with MP of Manyata. He was giving CDF bursaries there, and everybody, you see the reception was so amazing. Last time, the time that he attended the burial in Nyeri Mukuraini with the deputy president, we are seeing when Babu wake up and start talking. We have seen it in Narok, So is somebody that is not only a regional leader, but is somebody that is a nationalist leader, and that's what we are seeing in Babu. And is zeal and is connect with people, most of the resonating with young people. This one truly showing us that I think it's someone that Baba should look into, and the people who can make ODM stand, because we are seeing young people is coming in power with a bright mind, with new ideas, with how things can work. And look in Embakasi East. Embakasi East, if you go today, nobody can defeat Babu. Even if he sleeps and the people vote, nobody cannot vote. All the people can vote for him. Why? He's working with everybody on board. He's doing a lot of things. Just look at the roads. Every people have water. Actually, in Embakasi East nowadays, people doesn't have problem water. All the roads are tarmac. You see. So this guy is reasoning beyond the tribalism that we are seeing back home. Is reasoning beyond. It's a person that is a person that young people resonate with well with, and also he knows how to talk to these young people. He knows how to do his mentorship programs. We have seen that Babu during COVID, he did amazing job, and many students who are giving testimonies that with Babu mathematics, with Babu chemistry, teaching online, we are seeing that many people passed exam because through the teachings that he was giving, or for free. And these are the kind of the leaders that we need now as Kenyans. These are the leaders that we need to resonate with them. So to me, I support Babu, but I think he's above governor. And then you have seen even last week, it was last week, or it is 2 days ago, when he was giving a report of Nairobi County, what Sakaja is doing. Sakaja is a young person, but he's just a TikToker guy, very useless man. These are the leaders. Yes, we have young people who can work. Sakajas, I think that he could have been the best people that could have resonated well with Babu, because they are almost age mate, as much as he's older than Babu Owino a little bit, but he's still young. But seeing that he's not reasoning at all. People are being beaten within Nairobi. When he's being asked, he's saying nonsense. So Babu is on the right path, and I think he should go for national post in 2027. When Baba is going to AU, I want to support him. He's the guy remaining to put the government in check. But also 2027 is not bad when he thinks of going to a bigger post.
Yeah, I think he has shown a lot of confidence in whatever he's doing. And the youth definitely are now getting somebody that they can resonate with, somebody that they can feel. That has been a very big problem. The only thing I had Babu Owino is to change his language and now to start talking of development. I don't know, when he talks about TB Mantialala, how many people understand that? Not so many people understand TB Mantialala, what it means. But I think Babu Owino, okay, Goodyear is saying, good morning, Goodyear. Babu Owino is forcefully working his way up, as he says that people have to work with him, and he is the right candidate. I think that kind of confidence is what is needed in a leader. He is above everybody else. That is the kind of self-belief that we want in leadership. Hatutaki mtu anabahatisha. So Babu Owino is going for the gubernatorial race, but as we say it and literally confirmed that this guy should not go for to be the governor of Nairobi. He should go for the big seat. Why can't he go for the presidency? Why is he aiming so low, like he wants to be the governor? Let him be let him be the presidential candidate for whatever political party. But Hillary, my question to you is: do you see wrangles between the young leaders in ODM who are against these upcoming youths in the party?
Yeah, we are seeing a lot of wrangles, but these wrangles being brought by these older folks, and older folks believes that they're the people who can lead the party, which I think is not true. You can be old, but you don't have a wisdom of leading people. I think it's high time for these older folks to sit back and see how young people are doing it, and also what they can do. They need to support the young blood. I think they need to be there, but to support young blood. I think it's high time for the young blood to take the party. The wrangle is being brought by the older folks because they have money, which is unfortunate that young people doesn't have money. So they're using their money to bring the issues there. But we are seeing young people. We have seen Sakaja has been a secretary general for a while now, after Babu Owino left, and he's been doing an amazing job. He's still young. We are seeing Babu Owino, that is an amazing MP. We are seeing Eldama, Senator of Narok. These are people who are pushing these things. Joe has been there. He's not old enough. You know, we need this young blood. We want to see this young blood to take up the party.
You see, the uniqueness of Babu Owino is that he comes with a development record. You know, when you talk about people like Joe, I don't feel any development record that he comes with. You know, the people of Mombasa, when you ask them if Joe achieved so much, they tell you something different. They are, apart from just being a Baba supporter. And then you see people like Olekina. I don't see much of him being talked about in terms of development, but in terms of national politics, they are there legislating and representing the people. At that part, he's doing a good job. But people want a leader who can balance development in his constituency and with the national politics, you know. And there's a big vacuum of leadership in Nyanza. And I gave this movement Operation Fagia Water, you know, clean the dirt in Nyanza. If you see, I don't know, Hillary, where you come from, but maybe you can tell us if there is development in your constituency or your county that is tangible, that people feel with the devolution that came about for the last decade. Do you people feel that the governor is doing a good job in your
let me start with my MP. My MP is called Junet Mohammed. Junet Mohammed is just waiting to give people handouts. A very thick MP that we have been having for the last 10 years. That is Suna East. I think there's nothing he's doing too much to help even the area. We still have bad roads. We don't know where he's taking money. He's waiting political time. He give people some handouts and everything. It has been so unfortunate. The past governor, first governor of Migori, I don't know what he did, because I can't say even one thing that he did for Migori people. The second governor, I think, is still learning. I don't know what to comment. His 1 year's gone, but I've not seen any launch. I've seen only
what have they launched?
Airstrip.
You know, this this crazy launches of airstrips. One is launching
airstrip. I hope we're gonna wake up. I hope, because the time Oma Bay is near there. I think you need to learn. We want to see there a lot of programs coming in. We want to see young people being mentored. We want to see roads being there. Maze, let me tell you, wacha nikwambie mzalendo, it is so unfortunate that we have a lot of this money, but watu wengine wanakufa hawezi fika kwa hospitali kwa sababu ya njia. Mvua ikinyesha, there's nowhere to go.
Hebu wacha leo niwaulize nyinyi watu wale mko kwa county kule, you are watching Africa Today, I want to pose a question to you, whether you're in Homa Bay or in Migori. The aeroplanes are landing in those airstrips. Are they paying any revenue to the county government? How much revenue is being generated by the planes which are coming in? Because in the books of Homa Bay and in the books of Migori County, I've not seen the kind of revenue that hizo ndege zinaleta. Unajua ndege ni kama matatu. You collect revenue from the matatu, the boda operators, but how much revenue are the planes that are landing each and every day carrying passenger bringing in? You know, this is the kind of accountability that we want. We want to know that in Homa Bay, in a month, there are 50 or 60 planes that land monthly, and this is the kind of revenue that we collect. So if you don't know that you're stealing from us, you're stealing our tax money in the guise that you're bringing in development. Same to Migori, if you cannot bring on the table and tell us that this amount is being brought in by the planes that are coming in, then know that you're also stealing from the public. So, Hilary, this is what we see among the legislators that are elected in ODM. What they play around is the Baba politics, and they can't balance. They don't know how to balance development at the constituency and the Baba politics. But somebody like Babu Owino is trying to show that he can balance the sycophancy and with development, you know, with the development, and that's very, very important. That is very, very important for our politics. It brings the hygiene that is needed in Nyanza politics. I think there is a lot of dirt in Nyanza that needs to be cleaned up, and Babu has got the chance to clean the mess in Nyanza, elect leaders that are chosen by the people, not chosen by individuals to represent them. I think that is what has been lacking, and you can see it among the youths. They really want it. But you raised another issue of your leader, Junet Mohammed, giving handouts. Why are youths compromised so easily, Hilary?
Yeah, the poverty. You know, these people, they don't want to empower young people to stand alone, and this, it's so unfortunate. But I want to tell the leaders who are listening here, if you are above 45, start packing, man. Start packing. We are coming back home with a serious force, and young people taking the seats. We will not, old folks, you are there 10 years, go for presidency. If you cannot clink it, go sleep, because we are coming. Governors, do your job. I think you have an opportunity to do your job. And what you have said, it is high time for young people to realize that no carrying hands, no, that one is gone now. It's gone, and the young people are waking up. That's what is amazing me. As much as they have been, we have been oppressed with poverty. We have been, these people have used us as young people, giving us handouts that cannot help anything, and that's the reason. And also, you see the education system. It has been low. People are getting job. People are finishing colleges, universities, secondary schools. There's no jobs, you know. So this is the advantage they're taking. But we want to assure you, Mzalendo, we want to assure you all over Kenya, in the next 10 years to come, we are coming for these people. It won't be Mzalendo alibebo mkono, Hilary alibebo mkono. We are above that at the moment, and will not care about the money that you have, but we'll show you the dust on the ballot. So it is now high time for these people to work for the people, and that's why we are categorizing Babu Owino as has been, you know, that ODM. He has been number one, number two all over the country. He has been number two throughout. He has been doing amazing job. Where does he get money that other MPs are not getting? He's an MP like other people. Where does he get money? He's on the ground every day. Our people come to the ground when they hear matanga, hata hizo matanga wakuji. Unapata mtu ameweka lori ama anangoja watu wakufe ndio atoe gari ya kubeba maiti. Kwani watu walikuwa wako kwa hiyo constituency wakufe? but we are not here to die. And also even them, they're going to die, you know? So those are the things. We are not here. Yes, we'll die. We don't deny that death is there for us and everybody gonna sleep. But before we sleep, we want to see things that are helping these people when they're still alive. When I died, nothing will help me because the best thing that we're gonna do 6x4, which everybody will go there. But before we go there, I want to eat, I want to go to school, I want to dress well, I want to have something in the pocket to help my family and my generation. And if these leaders cannot create this, like my MP is not doing anything, I want to assure you, you know, is not doing anything. If you did go to some areas, there's no roads, I can count them. Some people cannot go to hospital in those areas. Ukienda somewhere you go to Jope, there's some areas there. If you end kule ndani, ukienda yani, there's no, and the roads are so bad, and these people are getting money. Babu Owino is making roads in Embakasi East. Every road is tarmac. Those places there's no even tingatinga imeenda hapo ichimbe tu barabara pikipiki iweze kupita. Kama mali pikipiki ndio iweze kupita mvua ikinyesha. Sasa hiyo wacha gari, pikipiki tu ambayo siku hizi kila mahali. So these are the leaders that we are calling them, and we'll continue calling them in these platforms, and we want them to listen. And we want to show you that we are coming up with a big strategic, and to remove them, and they will never see this is whether they have money or not. We will not care about their money.
Unajua kupata uongozi pale kwenyu, you have to have a good photo session with Raila Odinga. When have you ever seen how these leaders wanang'ang'ania hiyo picha huko mbele? They push their way until they are captured with Baba pale mbele. So this is what earns you a ticket to be a leader in Nyanza, not the other way around. And the noise you make. But we want things to change. We want them to do a good job. We want to push them to do something for the people. You know, I had there's one who was saying is called Sir Charles Ongondowere. You know,
from Kasipulka Bondo.
Yeah, is the MP. Is the MP for life in that particular area. But when you see the things that he has given out, and he brags that, you know, I'm giving you people 60 million CDF. There's nobody who is like me in the whole Republic of Kenya. Yet in Parliament, he has never spoken even a word, not even sponsored a bill or you know. Apart from the day he took the Bible and swore in as the MP for Kaspol, he's never uttered a word in Parliament. So it is pathetic. It is very, very sad. And you have seen in Siaya what we are having. Siaya is also another case where we have an incompetent governor running down the county of Siaya. No development, no nothing has been there. It's all rhetorics. Yeah, just the other day in Omabay, they are buying chess cars for the governor. I mean, these people, they need to style up. They need just to style up. And I thank Babu Owino for having the confidence to stand up and rise up to the occasion and occupy that space, that vacuum of leadership. So we hope that the people and the youth especially will embrace Babu Owino, because if they don't support him, atakanyagwa huko chini kabisa, and you will not see him again politically. Most likely, he will form his own political party, and the likelihood that he will be summoned for disciplinary action in ODM is very, very high. If the momentum, if this kind of movement gains momentum, because there are people lined up, people like Paranya, the likes of Ali Hassan Joe. Those are guys that are lined up and they really want to be to take over from Baba. So this is something that we are seeing, Hillary, and we hope that the youths, for the first time, they will look upon Babu as an inspiration, Babu as a possibility of bringing the change that they really yearn for. So let us watch this space and see how the politics will unfold. This week, I think it will be Babu's talk, and Babu is not only in Nyanza. You have seen where else he has gone. Tell me about the places that you've seen and the kind of reception and the people that he wants to hang around with.
Yeah, we have seen recent visits. One yesterday in Oma Bay. Before that, he was in Tinina burial in Narok. Before that, he was in Mukurieni with Deputy President. Before that, he was in Embu with the MP of Manyata giving bursaries. all over Nairobi itself. So if you see reception, that guy is just landing everybody, Babu, even children. He's showing you a leader is coming up. And the good thing is nobody's carrying his hand. Is somebody's making himself. And that's why I like him so much. Even Baba. These people are waiting on DM Baba to carry their hand to give them ODM. But that is Ndoto. They are dreaming. Baba who carry
Babu Owino will take over ODM. And
that's
I'm telling you, he
that's
is going to take over ODM and we'll give him the support that he needs. Babu, where's Kuma hiyo gurudumu kabisa? Take over the party. We will come back to that particular party.
No, we are coming. We are supporting him 100%. And
when there is sanity, at least if he brings back sanity in ODM, then you'll see very the members who left ODM coming back in drones. So that is what we want in that particular movement. The president made a passionate appeal to the medics to go back to work. I don't know how far they have reached in their negotiations. Do you have any
No, I don't have any idea, but I think he did a good job because the 2 days we were commenting that and we were seeing president was sleeping. I think he hear the calls, people are crying, people are dying on the road, and he has a CS who doesn't know what she's doing, that she'll go home yesterday. That will still call off. And we thank president for doing that, calling out the doctors. I hope they're going to sit down and also they will make a concrete decision going forward, because how people are dying, many people, and that's why he's the president. He's not the president of the elite, he's not the president of the rich, but the president of the old people, no matter you're poor, you're rich or what. And it is so unfortunate that people can die because we don't have doctors, and yet the president is sleeping in state house. That is so uncalled for. And we want to say that I think he had the call that we make in this platform, and he say, yeah, then after hearing that voice, then he called the doctor. That's a good move. And we want to see this week, before the end of this week, we want to see doctors are back in their stores and they're happy doing their jobs as the interns going to the interns and getting job. We want to see our doctors being paid well and also being taken care of, and also we want to see equipment in our labs. These are the things that the president should address directly, and even the county governments, because I know it is somehow lead evolved. County government, we want to see the level 5, level 4, level what to work. We don't want to see our levels are very dirty. If you go to other stores in counties, bwana unashindwa our governor kazi yao ni nini. So we are also calling up not only the president but the governors, because they're the president of counties, to make sure that the health centers or the health facilities are very well equipped, are working. They should work with the national government to make sure that healthcare is one thing, the facilities, the doctors, the nurses, whoever working there should represent the health of the people. Because if they are not healthy, how can they treat other people who are sick? So these are things that they need to address. We want to see governors coming out addressing these issues, not threatening like Sakaja was threatening people. Oh, we will do this. I think Nairobi is like the Nairobi. Nairobi country is big. Nairobi county is big, and Sakaja also will call him off because that guy doesn't know what he's doing. I think he's just a drunkard with the power being that. But we want to tell him that he has only one term. He's going home. But other governors, we want to see changes in those counties. We don't want to see our people are traveling from Migori to Kenyatta is when they get they get the medication or they be treated. No, we want these people to get treated wherever they are. Clinics, let us put him well. I think Kisi is doing well. Simbarati is doing well. He's one of the person that if you're a doctor, if you're employed, no private clinic. And these are also we should call for. These doctors, some are quack, man. They're using people like something else. So I see Godia saying that remember health is wealth. That's very true. If you are healthy, then you are good. You are good to go because when you are healthy, Zalendo, there's nothing you can't do. You are healthy mind thinking. Even if you don't have food, but you can think of how to get food. But you are sick, no food and everything. Maze, you'll die. And when you die, you go to the mortuaries. I saw last week, 2 weeks. I didn't know whether you saw that. City mortuary, man. City mortuary. There's no generators. If there's no power, those people are being. It is so dirty. It is so dirty, and that is a national a national mortuary. City has been everybody's going there. It should be very clear. It's like Kenyatta Hospital that everybody should.
I remember one time one of my neighbors collapsed in Nairobi, and I was called to come and take the body. No, to take him to hospital. So we are driving to Nairobi West Hospital. The guy is at the back seat with the brother. Kumba, this guy had already died. So on arrival at Nairobi West, the doctors pronounced him dead. We didn't have to even to remove him from the vehicle. So the first thing is to get an abstract, then take the body to the mortuary. And the mortuary is city mortuary that was open at that particular time. So we head straight to the city mortuary with the body. So tuko hapo, the brother, myself carrying the body, kunaingia hapo city mortuary. Oh my God, you are almost stumbling into bodies, legs, hands of human beings on the floor. Then you place the body on the table there for the postmortem to be done later. It's not even refrigerated, so the place is stinking. Oh my! I mean, Africa. We need to do something about certain things. Let us treat the dead even decently, though they are dead. But let us make sure that we have good funeral homes. Yeah, apart from the private funeral homes, in Nairobi, the public funeral homes are pathetic. And Bonasakaja, if health is devolved, this is an area that you need to work on seriously. There's a lot of wastage in the county government in the county government of Nairobi. These tours should stop. That the MPs, MCAs going for a benchmarking in Bangladesh. MPs wameenda wengine wanaenda mpaka Yugoslavia. This trip, Mr. President, this is Africa. Once again, we address you. These trips by MCAs to wherever part of the world should stop with immediate effect. Your MPs, MCAs, the money that they are getting in terms of allowances can go to the doctors. Hiyo pesa ni mingi sana, hiyo pesa wanapata in terms of allowances. Gather that money, stop those trips so that whatever they are getting in terms of allowances should go to the doctors. Please, Mr. President, hata kama unaambia madaktari wakaze kamba, wewe pia, there's a lot of wastage in your government. There's a lot of wastage in the MPs. There's a lot of trips that they are making which are so unnecessary. There's a lot of trips at the county government that needs to be stopped. Executives are organizing trips for MCAs so that they can steal the money, so that they cannot be, they cannot be audited, or they cannot be summoned by the members of the county assembly. So that is happening all over. It's not only in Nairobi, it is happening in all the counties. It is stealing as we watch, and the health sector is suffering. Hillary, you brought a very good point that if you are a minister for health, then why should you have a chemistry that you are running privately at the county level, or you live, or your brother is running, or if you're a leader, why should you have an hospital that you're also running privately? Yeah, some of these governors tutawamulika hapa Afrika, tutawaambia wale magovernors wale wako na mahospitali. Yeah, mahospitali, they are concentrating very much on services in their hospital, and they are not providing the same services to the counties that they represent. It is a very, very sad scenario. The laws should be changed. Hillary, I think the law should be changed in our country such that there should not be any conflict of interest. Ukiwa president, then ufai kukuwa unafanya biashara na nchi yako. If you are a governor, then you should not be also running an hospital on the side. If you are an MCA, then you should also not be having a construction company on the side. Some of these things should be looked into, and a lifestyle audit should be taken, and we see what is really happening with our leaders. Or what do you think?
Yeah, viewers, thank you so much for coming and share the link of Africa, and wherever you are, subscribe and come to the show. Let us talk these things. They hear where you get room the way you want to hear it, and that you are, as long as you use the good language going forward. Mzalendo, before I get into what you're saying, but there's something that you mentioned that I'm worried about. This benchmarking is stupid thing. It's very stupid. I call it stupid thing because where did these people benchmark when they are making these things? That's the question I usually ask myself. They innovate all these things. Now our leaders wasting a lot of money, transport and everything. They are going to benchmark. One, let us innovate our things. Let us sit down. Let us have engineers. Let us call all these people the technocrats, and let us invent things that we want. We need stadiums. Why are you going to Rwanda to benchmark? Why are you coming to US to benchmark? Where did the US benchmark to make those stadiums?
No.
Where did they?
Why aren't those countries coming to Kenya to benchmark?
What are they coming Kenya to benchmark of? Let us innovate something. Also, they come and benchmark. Why do we waste a lot of resources?
At the benchmarking, wameenda at the US like wakati wa the African Cup of Nations.
Yeah, wameenda unapata sijui CS ameenda sijui nini kubenchmark kuona vile stadium imetengenezwa huko Ivory Coast.
At the members of the country assembly,
wamelipiwa fair.
Wamelipiwa fair. Wanaenda kucheza, they are going to play football
in Rwanda sijui in wapi,
in Rwanda sijui wanaenda kucheza ball wapi. What nonsense.
Hiyo akili ni ujinga tu, akili ambayo lazima mimi sijui only hao watu walibenchmark
hiyo ni upumbavu. Naambia hiyo ni upumbavu. Mnaenda kucheza ball ya nini? For what?
Na watu hao wameenda shule bwana. Shule mlienda kufanya nini? Hakuna kitu kubenchmark. Wacha niwaambie mzalendo. Kuja na kitu tengeneza, watu wakuja wa benchmark. Kwa sababu hao watu wajai kuja kwetu kubenchmark anything. Unaona? Kwa nini sisi tunakuja kwa kubenchmark? Na tunatumia people's money, people's revenue. We have talked about taxes here. People are being taxed. People are not getting anything back.
Atukua hapa US atusikie senators wanaenda kucheza ball.
Wameenda kucheza Kenya.
Ball Canada.
Wanaangalia
hata they will be locked in the airport, hawezi ingia.
Wanaangalia vile Kasarani imetengenezwa.
Ati wameenda Kasarani wanaangalia hii imetengenezwa namna gani?
So tunataka kuambia watu hii mambo ya benchmarking hii ni upuzi tu, na hii ni upuzi sana kwa akili ya watu. na tunataka kuambia watu wacheni hii upuzi, kukula pesa ya raia bure na kutumia pesa hizo. Pesa watengeneza nao barabara, walipe nao madaktari, tuone watoto wanaenda shule, kwa sababu we need good schools. We need our CBC is still not yet there. People are still tapatapani. They don't know what to do. People are confused. Sahi kuna siji ingine siji inaitwa junior secondary bwana. Watoto, they are confused. They don't know what to do. And yet we are wasting money coming to US, going to Rwanda, going to siji Israel to benchmark what? That is stupidity. And that's why we cannot grow. Let us grow. Let us invent all these things. We have everybody. We have all the departments that we can want in Kenya that can be called together and innovate something, and we make something. This benchmarking is just a matter of wasting money. You have a salary. I want to believe that you want to go to US and you are in a leadership. Just panda ndege, enda US, enda vacation, maliza na pesa zako.
Kuna ingine wanaita devolution conference. Devolution.
Hizo ni waste of time bwana. Waste of time.
At the devolution conference ikikuja sijui, I don't know ni matunda gani hiyo devolution conference imeza. The only thing that when they come to your particular county, they entourage the visitors, the hotels will be booked. Now these hotels are owned by the executive and the governors in the assembly. So each and every governor is fighting to bring visitors so that they can get some money from that particular occasion. So
Right.
Unapata kuna devolution conference, baba anakuja ku, like baba ndio father of devolution, anakuja ku address members of the county assemblies on devolution. I mean, for how long will you be doing such conferences? And yet they're just a waste of taxpayers' money. Watu waingie kazi wafanye job. Kenya, we need people to start working.
Right.
Hizi ni ujinga tu tunafanya. Mara mingi ni ujinga tunafanya. I can see Mburu has joined us. Mburu, karibu sana. Pole, you are in bed, but you can have a discussion. We are discussing Babu Owino's tour in Nyanza, and a bit of devolution and the health sector. The president just made an announcement that the doctors need to at least accept the 70,000 that the government is offering, because there's no money. We have to live within our means. What is your take on all these issues, Mr. Mburu? Hey, Mburu.
Mburu analala bwana. We zidi kulala kaka. We lala kabisa, lakini nashindwa sasa umeingiaje studio
Umeingia show na umelala. All right, Mburu is asleep.
Yeah, sasa nafikiri mzalendo ni ya kwamba watu waambiwe ukweli, na ukweli ndio maana tunataka vijana waweze kuamuka kwa usingizi, na sasa ni wakati wa vijana, na vijana wasimbiwe mambo ya hii. Tumeambiwa kwa wakati mwingi sana ati nyinyi ni viongozi wa kesho. Bwana, kesho ni leo. Umaliza shule, ingia uongozini kama unaingia. Kama unataka kusupport wale viongozi wako hapo, wewe support young people to make change. Young people, I know we might run so fast, but we need also old guards. Old guards, we don't need them in leadership. We want a system whereby the old guards will be advisors. They will tell us, because sometimes they see the things
no,
that young
no, not that we don't need them entirely. We need a bit of them, but we don't need them in some of the key policy decisions, because some of these older people have messed this country for a very long time. We have seen the kind of decisions that they have made. They have made their strides. They have got some of their achievements, like in devolution and all that. They made us have multi-party democracy and all that. We agree, but now it is the time for young people to also show that as what they can offer. But the danger of our young people also, and this has to be addressed, they need to change their style. People like in Asalasia, they are doing a good job, but when you're seen as a drunkard in public, then it also gives another different impression or perspective. Babu Owino, at least he has toned down his style. since the incidents occurred, the unfortunate incidents where he shot someone. He has at least toned down. He's behaving more mature. He has got a good vibes with the youth, and that is what is important. So moving forward, I think we are in the right direction. Goodyear, what are you saying this time around? I can see Goodyear saying something here. As Miguna say on X that he can't understand why well-educated doctors and nurses get paid less than the ministers sitting in parliament, who some are not lifesavers. Well, Goodyear, tell Miguna that's how the world is. You'll find that in some countries, teachers are paid better than ministers. It depends on just the structures and what they value most. In Kenya, the highest paying job are the political offices. Those are the highest paying offices, public offices. So everybody is scrambling to be either a governor or a senator. And you've seen in our country, you go for 2 terms as an MP, then the next thing that you're aiming for is to become the governor. You go for 2 terms as a senator, the next thing you're aiming for is to become the governor. So it is just the rush to control resources and nothing much. It is just rushing to steal. Look at the MPs, the senators who want to become governors. They have done basically nothing in their roles. The MPs the same who are running to become governors. They have done very, very little. So it is sad. It is something that we are seeing each and every day in our politics. And even as we wind up this show tonight, Hillary, I want you to give the youths a word of encouragement and to ensure that the future is secure in their hands if they do the right thing.
Thank you so much, Zalendo, and thank you much, Afrique 2024. This is the place to be all the time. 24 hours we're here trying to converse with current issues and everything. And it's right time to tell our young people that it is our time, and time is now. No sleeping. Don't go for handouts, but go for the real meat. Go for the real meat. Let us take the seat. We are the majority. Out of the population of Kenya, out of 40, around 50 million at the moment, you realize that we are the majority. We are 70% of that population. So it means that we have an upper hand. Let us have votes. Let us vote our leaders. Let us put our young people who are able. One of them is Babu Owino, that we are seeing is working so hard and is trying to resonate with our young people. And plus other young leaders who are coming up, who are able to do things according to the need of our young people. So young people, it's right time for us to wake up, take the votes, because we don't vote also. Take the votes, vote the right people at the right time. Handouts, kula pesa kabisa, lakini tuweke viongozi ambao watatusaidia na wataweza kuleta mabadiliko, na kila wakati pia tuweze kuzungumza lugha moja kama vijana, ili tuweze kuwa na uwezo, kwa sababu tumetumika sana. Wale wanakufa zaidi unapoona wakati wa election hasa ni watoto na vijana, kwa sababu vijana tuko mstari wa mbele wa kufanya hivyo. Tusitumiwe tena kuanzia hapa na kuendelea mbele. Tuchukue uongozi, tuweke watu ambao wataweza kuleta mabadiliko katika maisha ya binadamu, hasa wale wanaishi Kenya. Kwa hivyo tunawashukuru sana, na muwe na sijui ni asubuhi, jioni, mahali popote ulipo. Tunashukuru sana kuhudhuria mkutano wa leo. I think Mzalendo, until we meet again tomorrow or some other times, we will be live, and visually live all the time. And thank you so much for joining. Subscribe all the time and make sure that things works according to our deal. Otherwise, I don't have much to say, but urge young people, take vote and make sure 2027 vote the right people.
All right, Mburu, if you can say a word, ama bado unasinzia. Hilarion, do you think that you will ever see a Luo president? I am not being troubled, just asking.
Of course, of course.
All right.
We will be there. Luos will be there. They will check.
Good year.
Yeah.
Good year. The journey of a Luo becoming a president has begun with Babu Owino, and we are aiming for 2032. 2032, the president of the Republic of Kenya will be definitely a Luo, and he has to start early. He has to be in the right formation, and the right formation means that you, in Kenyan politics today, you really have to be you really have to partner with other communities, and Babu Owino is doing it so well. The day you'll see a Luo vice president in the Republic of Kenya as a running mate, then that is the day you'll know that the next president will be indeed a Luo. But as it is right now in 2027, it's a tall order. It's a very, very tall order. It will be too ambitious to get the presidency in 2027. We need to work. We need to work something in-house so that we build the trust amongst other communities, especially the ones that we have fallen out with, the Kikuyu, the Kalenjin, and now the Kambas. The Luo community problem has been creating unnecessary enmity amongst people who are not your enemies. They created enemies between the Kalenjin for nothing. They have now resorted to create some illusions that with the Kamba. Hey, Mburu, do you want to say something? Hey, Mburu, your mic is on. Do you want to say something? I think Mburu. Let's meet Mburu for now. So I hope good year. I have attempted to answer your question, although it's rhetorical. But we here in Africa, we will give
we
you
are
the
ready.
right.
Luos are very ready for the presidency, and they are taking it. Ruto, we know that's going to lead in 10 years. We don't deny. Let him be there. But after him, who do you think that will be the next president? Man, Luos are coming, and they were going to be there. It's not about we just need the right candidate. And I like let me say this, Zalendo, as we close up. You see what happened in Senegal. It was, I think it was a good thing. The guy who was leading, the guy who was supposed to be the president, when he was taken to jail, he challenged the government, and they bring his person. And that's the tactics that we are learning. It's not a matter that I think that Baba could have played that game long time ago. Then we could have been the president, or the Luos can be the president. But no worries. Yeah. I think Babu Owino is on the right hand, and we are supporting him. Even Goodyear is supporting him. Even Buru love Babu so much. So it's not a matter of question, but it's a matter of time.
I think Baba would have been president if Kibaki didn't get the accident. If Kibaki didn't get the accident, Baba would have been the president. But when Kibaki got the accident, he was incapacitated in so many ways. He couldn't think straight. So that's why Baba did not become the president. Otherwise, he was supposed to be, he played the cards so well, and that is what Babu will play. Those are the cards Babu must play. Those are the hidden cards that you must play politically. Na kikikuwa mbaya, pia unaweza vuka ama utengeneze chama yako, Babu Owino, and you have got the following. Don't be scared. Just go for it, like the Senegalese president. I wanted to tell you that, approximately 75% of Kenyans, 7.6 million people are under the age of 35 years, according to 2019 census results. This translates to about how many people? 13,777,600,000 individuals
They are enough to take. They are enough to take somebody to the president.
This is the number, and let me tell you, and this was in 2019. So you can imagine the youths who are coming out from school, from Form 2, we are in the ones who are in Form 2 right now, no, Form 1 right now, they will be eligible to vote in 2027. That is a generation of about 3 generations of youths, plus these ones. Let me tell you, ni ujinga tu ndio mayouths wako nayo. Otherwise, they have got the numbers, they can take over government anytime, any day. In fact, the youths can take everything from MCA to the presidency if they want. Otherwise, thank you very much, viewers. You've been, it has been a wonderful 1 hour. We had said exactly 1 hour today. We are going to end up this show. And thank you, Goodyear, for being part of the wonderful panelists on the background. You never disappoint. Tunakushukuru sana. I saw Natembeya coming out on earlier. Asante sana for showing up. What did Natembeya say? Babu Owino, okay. Asante sana for showing up on Afrique leo. Asante sana. Karibuni sana. In the evening, I think we'll have a wonderful show later on in the evening. Otherwise, thank you, and please, if you're watching Afrique from other platforms other than Afrique 24, make sure that you subscribe to Afrique. We have got wonderful shows that are coming, and please just do us that favor to click that button of subscribe and subscribe to Afrique 24. And that is the only way that you'll be able to view our channels. Very, very soon, we are going solo. You'll not be able to see this content in any other platform. Otherwise, please do subscribe. Do subscribe to Afrique 24. And that is your #1 talk show channel at the moment. Otherwise, thank you and have a good night.
But what political leader can stand up and say, my party is a party of principles? For the party of Kennedy is also the party of Islam. The party of Javits is also the party of Goldwater. Where is our party? Where is the political party that will make it unnecessary to march on Washington? Where is the political party that will make it unnecessary to march in the streets of Birmingham? Where is the political party that will protect the citizen of Albany, Georgia? Do you know that in Albany, Georgia, 9 of our leaders have been indicted, not by the Dixiecrats, but by the federal government for peaceful protest? But what did the federal government do when Albany Deputy Sheriff beat Attorney C.B. King and left him half dead? What did the federal government do when local police official kicked and assaulted the pregnant wife of Slater King and she lost her baby? Those who have said be patient and wait, we must say that we cannot be patient. We do not want our freedom gradually, but we want to be free now.
Join us every Friday from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. for a captivating journey into the world of love, relationships, and romance, presented by the dynamic trio Maggie Knox, MC Jesse, and Annie Waweru, Bed of Roses. Promises to be your weekly monthly dose of heartwarming stories, insightful discussions, and expert advice on matters of the heart. Whether you're single, in a relationship, or simply love a good love story, this is the show for you. Don't miss out on the chance to unwind and indulge in the joys and challenges of love, all brought to you by our talented hosts. Tune into Africa 24 every Friday from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. and let us guide you through the enchanting world of Bed of Roses. Subscribe now and mark your calendars. You don't want to miss this. See you there.